Hi everybody, my name is Evan Manship with Mainstay Property Group, and welcome to the 2020 Indianapolis Best to Invest Bracket Challenge, a 16 neighborhood tournament, 4 brackets, 1 champion that you will crown as Indianapolis's best neighborhood to invest. I'm joined by my colleague Clay Manship here, who's going to help us unveil the bracket as a selection show, the first inaugural selection show for the Indianapolis Best to Invest 2020. Before we dive into the bracket and the teams who have made the tournament, we got to look at some tournament hopefuls here who have been fighting for their tournament lives all year. Clay, you want to comb through those?
Absolutely. I'm just going to walk through them really quickly. First off, you got Eagledale out of the west side, Emerson Heights out of the east, Little Flower also representing 46201, Bean Creek, Christian Park, and the Old South Side. All those bubble teams, all those tournament hopefuls, and I'm excited to see where they land in the bracket.
Best of luck to the tournament hopefuls and the bubbles. Without further ado, Clay, let's pull the curtain off this thing and get started.
Absolutely. Starting with the North region, we're going to shoot through this. The number 1 overall seed, the blue chip stock, Fountain Square, is facing off against the 4 seed Eagledale, the first bubble team to burst there.
Good for Eagledale.
Yeah, absolutely. The 2 seed out of the east, Springdale, facing off against the 3 seed Garfield Park, rounding out the North region. Continuing through onto the West region, the number 1 overall seed in the West is Broad Ripple. Facing off against the 4 seed Bean Creek. Bean Creek made it through.
Good for Bean Creek, their first ever tournament appearance. Congratulations to Bean Creek.
Continuing through on the west, number 2 seed Kennedy King, facing off against the old staple, the 3 seed Beech Grove.
Yeah, as expected pretty much here on the left side of the bracket, the couple behemoths, Broad Ripple, Fountain Square, Kennedy King and Springdale, kind of those 2 up and coming programs, playing fast ball right now. Garfield Park and Beech Grove, 2 3 seeds that really know what they're doing, been there, done that squads. And congrats to Bean Creek again on their first ever tournament appearance. Coach Williams is going to be pretty excited.
Sure does. And why don't you walk these people through the right side of the bracket, starting at the East region.
East region, at the top of the bracket, we're looking at our first seed overall, as expected, blue chip, Irvington, facing off against another bubble squad, Little Flower.
Wow, look at that, Little Flower made
Little
its way
Flower,
through.
interesting matchup with Little Flower and Irvington there in the East region.
So much competition, 46201. Congrats to Little Flower.
Congrats to 46201 too for getting 8 different tournament teams in here. That's terrific. Out of the second seed in the East region, Sobro, Southern Broad Ripple, facing off against the 3 seed Mapleton Fall Creek.
That's an interesting matchup to me. I'll be excited to see where that one lands.
Moving to the South region, the 1 seed overall Bates Hendricks, facing off against the automatic qualifier out of the northeast side, Lawrence, the 4 seed, facing off against the 1 seed.
A horrible draw for Bates Hendricks there. I think I like Lawrence to advance in the upset matchup there.
The last matchup of the South regional here, we have Speedway, 2 seed Speedway, facing off against the 3rd seed Butler Tarkington. What do you make of that matchup, Clay?
Overall interesting. I like these East and South region games, the South region especially being a bloodbath, but I do like Lawrence to upset Bates Hendricks. With several other upsets, I'm looking at Mapleton Fall Creek perhaps out of the East. It'll be interesting to see where these regions land.
Yeah, there's a lot of hot ticket games in here. I like that Bates Hendricks and Lawrence game a lot. Kennedy King and Beech Grove, one to look at as well out of the West, but a bunch of really neat games here that are going to require some attention on everyone's end.
So that'll wrap it up for our Indy Best to Invest Bracket Challenge. Feel free to take a look at the link below to start your voting process. We're excited to see where this goes and excited to see what teams you guys think are Indy's Best to Invest in 2020.